Hey guys, Dr. Chris here. I want to talk to you today about something that's called nocturnal enuresis. It's otherwise known and better known as bedwetting. And bedwetting is, on the surface, sometimes we look at it as sort of a comical little problem that little kids are affected by. But it's not just little kids. It is, fourth and fifth graders. It can be juniors in high school. It could be somebody who's a freshman in college. It can be adults. And it can be an absolutely debilitating and depressing problem to have. It's estimated that 1 in 8 people are considered problem bedwetters. And it's important to know for those bedwetters that it may very well be a physical problem that they're having. It's not just something in their head. It's not that they drank too much water before they went to bed. It can be a physical problem with the spine where the nerves of the lower back control the function of the bladder. And what can happen is if the spine is interfering with those nerves and distorting the messages between the brain and the body, one of two things can happen. Either A, the brain may not be receiving signals from the bladder properly, telling your brain that, hey, my bladder is full and we need to wake up and go to the bathroom. And B, the other option that can happen is because of that interference in the nervous system, the brain is not able to send signals to the bladder properly to control what's called the sphincter muscle. At the bottom of the bladder, there is a little sphincter that is a muscle that when we contract that sphincter, it blocks urine from passing out of the bladder. And if the nerve supply to that muscle is interfered with, that muscle may get a little weak and open slightly and allow for urine to pass unintentionally. So studies with chiropractic care and bedwetting, when we take care of the spine and the interference that it's causing to those nerves, we find that about 50% of the time, within 2 weeks, that bedwetting will stop. And about 80% of the time in chiropractic studies, the bedwetting is diminished, either in the frequency of bedwetting or the amount of volume that's actually released unintentionally. So knowing that chiropractic can help bedwetting and not just little kids with bedwetting, but think about it. These are people who maybe never go on a sleepover. They never stay in a hotel. This is somebody in their early 20s who's afraid of being intimate with somebody because they're going to wet the bed. So it is something that absolutely can impact life a lot more than we think. And believe it or not, when you are that person, it can affect your life in lots of different ways, affecting your self-confidence, all sorts of things. So it is a big deal. And what I'm asking you to do is share this video because most people don't know about the connection with chiropractic. And most people aren't going to tell you that they're a bedwetter. So just go ahead and share it. You never know where this video is going to end up, but it may just end up on the computer screen of somebody who really needs to hear this message and find themselves a good chiropractor who can help them, and it could change their life.